Ah, there we are. Um, I was thinking of transferring this environment to my other machine, and because I'm having really heavy CPU spikes, whereas I don't see any real big CPU consumers on this one. I mean, especially not when it's all sort of like standing still. So you could say, okay, nothing special about it. You can copy it, and yes, you can. Make sure that, of course, you. Let's have a look at the where it is. It's here. Oh, a lot of recording stuff. And here's your Ppooll folder. And so here's your Ppooll folder, and you can see all the preset. This is actually the most important folder. Well, concerning your work, it is. And here's all your acts, and of course the environment. So what you want to do, if you transfer it to the other machine, like I'm going to do, there's, of course, I can easily, and it's good practice too, just to rebuild it. You know, take a snapshot like I did already, and then rebuild it from there, and maybe make some improvements or what have you. And the big problem is not per se the samples I use, but because I have them on another machine as well. Also about, of course, about the buffer host, where, you know, there is a direct link with where the samples are, and that's something you cannot copy. It has a unique structure within this machine that you can't copy. Well, maybe if you know exactly how to write it out, then maybe. But then still you have to. No, it's too complicated. So that is a slight problem. It's not too loud, I hope. And I've been thinking that suppose you're, you know, on a regular basis in this situation, that you work on a, let's say, a desktop machine, and then you're going away to perform or, you know, improvise somewhere with other people, and you don't take that one with you. You take your laptop or what have you, and you really want to take your latest environment with you. Then what do? One of the things I thought could be practical, just to copy the layout with all the acts in it, is sort of like to save it under a different name, as far away from the original as possible. Okay, right. Then you say like, what's the day today? Is it the 1st already? It's Saturday, the 1st of May, and it's 21. And copy of, I don't know what was the name? I thought it was Ppooll by the Sea. Right. So this is the one I'm going to save and work in. Then what I do then is I'm not going to do it yet, because then I'll have to work in complete silence. But I have to kick out the buffer host, and then all the acts will become empty. No samples there anymore. And then I can save it, and then The other one I have to kick out is a control head, I think. Do I have a control head on this one? Thought so. I made one because I wanted to... Yes, here it is. Yeah, it's okay. It's a key, and he's operating the record on the Munger with my foot pedal. So I probably also would get rid of that one. Then all I get when I rebuild it is all the acts and the layout, of course. But then he won't stay in limbo looking for stuff that isn't there and will never be. Suppose you do want to save specific settings from the acts. That is alright. Then you have to copy the preset settings of these specific acts. So if you have it like a GG there, and it's called something, whatever, what have you. So of all the acts, you make a specific folder and you copy them. And then when you transfer the whole thing to your other machine, then you take out the specific preset settings for the specific acts and put them in the folders of the acts in your new machine, in your other machine. That's what you do, including, of course, the environment. So if you transfer it, make sure you copy all the relevant presets from all the relevant acts and the environment. That's all you have to do. Another way of working, I haven't started that yet, but you could work with an external hard disk, something like a flash disk, where your samples are always. Then in that case, you always carry that disk with you as well, but then you can save the whole environment as it is, but copy them still the same way. Or if you say, I don't mind, I'm just going to pick up the whole presets folder, copy that one, and replace the other presets folder in the other machine with this folder temporarily, for instance, and then you put in this one, and then you have a working copy of this machine. But if you have other stuff on there which you like to keep on working with as well, then you have to separately copy all the presets for all the acts, including the environment, which you would like to bring along. But then again, make sure you don't lose track. Right? So next up, I'll be doing. I have this foot pedal. It's called it's a Digitech foot pedal. It's called the MC2 MIDI continuous controller, and I am going to hook it up on one of the delays here, and then in particular with the feedback. I mean, that's really fun. So I'm going to do that next. And with your foot pedal, we were going to make it really nice, feedback stuff. And just like this, when you do stuff like that, I'm going to show you how I'm how I am hooking that thing up with a MIDI, doing a MIDI video. All right, that was it. Ciao, later.